Hello traders and welcome to the market opening preview, April 4th, 2016 on a Monday, beginning of our new trading week. Traders, this is brought to you through FXCL Excellence in Trading. Please come visit our site at FX Clearing for your trading solutions. Traders, great to be with you on a Monday, coming to you from Pattaya, Thailand, where it is hot and even hotter. Sun is out. Beaches look great, water looks blue, absolutely gorgeous today, but very warm. Yes, summertime has hit us early this year. All right, traders, got a lot to talk about today. Got 6 currency pairs to look at, got some charts to look at, and we'll talk about some data that came out earlier today that wasn't so good. However, before we do that, let me introduce myself to you. My name is William Gilday. I'm your moderator for the market opening preview series every single trading day before the London Open. Traders, I started trading in the year of 2006. In 2008, I retired from a wonderful 27-year career as a firefighter paramedic. And after I retired, 9 days later, well, I decided to come to Thailand for 3 months. Well, it's 8 years later, and I'm still here, and I'm still trading Forex every day. I'm very active in the markets. I listen to fundamentals all day long. You need to know what's going on around the world. However, I am a technician. I love diagnosing charts. Price action, candlesticks, support, resistance. I use Fibonacci on a lot of things. And I use 3 exponential moving averages, which is a 200, a 55, and a 10 on my charts, just to give me a little bit of an edge. See if I can see something maybe somebody else sees also. Because remember, we want everybody seeing the same thing and trading the same direction. That's why we like to trade in the trend. Because the trend is your friend until it bends, right? All right, traders. Anyhow, I do trade every day. I start early in the morning for Asia. That's about 6:30 a.m. my time. And I stop trading about 10:30, 11 at night. And I get about 2.5 hours in the New York session where I trade options. So I do trade 2 instruments. I do trade Forex and I trade options. All right, let's get to the legal stuff. Keep the lawyers happy. Forex trading has a large potential rewards, but also a large potential of risk. You must be aware of the risks and be willing to accept them in order to invest in the Forex market. Most of all, traders, please do not trade with money you cannot afford to lose. Traders, always remember the past performance of any trading system or methodology is not necessarily indicative of future results. All right, let's head over to our economic calendar. We had some Aussie news come out today. It wasn't too good. The big one was retail sales. And for some reason, I know those numbers, they did come out and they were not good. However, my calendar is not refreshing and giving me what is going on. Oh my goodness. It is always an event. Oh, there we go. Okay, yeah. Retail sales came out at 0.0 and consensus was supposed to be 0.4. Building approvals medium impact came out at positive 3.1 and consensus was 2.0, so they had some good data. However, private home approvals, MI inflation gauge, and came out not too good today. So that's what happened in the Asia session. Let's take a look at the rest of our trading day. I don't see a lot. I see a lot of medium impact news events today. However, during the London session, we do have construction PMI coming out of the Great British Pound later on in the day. And in the U.S. session, we have Canada's Bank of Canada Governor Pollitt speaks. That's a high-impact news event. And it doesn't look like we have any data in the U.S. session today. So it looks pretty quiet from what I can see. Let's take a look at where the markets closed on Friday. As we know, we had our big NFP Friday. Numbers came out really well, way above expectations. I think they were expecting 214, and they came out at 232K. So dollar strength, the Dow 30 is up, closed up 0.61%. The S&P 500 closed positive 0.63%. The NASDAQ closed positive 0.92%. The small cap 2000 closed positive 0.44%. Let's take a look at the Eurozone. The DAX closed negative 1.71%. The FTSE 100 out of London closed negative 0.47%. And the CAC 40 at Paris closed negative 1.43%, with the Eurostoxx 50 closing negative 1.77%. A lot of negativity there, a lot of red in that market, huh? All right, let's take a look at what's going on in Asia. Remember, these countries are currently trading. The Nikkei 225 is currently negative 0.43%. The S&P ASX 200 out of Australia is positive 0.63%. Looks like the China 850 must be on a holiday today because I'm not seeing them live, but they closed on Friday at 0.46%. Hang Seng also must be on a holiday, and they are also negative 1.34%. The Kospi, however, out of Seoul is trading currently, and they are currently positive 0.04%. So that's what's going on with our economic calendar and our indices today. Our commentary for today is it's a Monday, and it's a Monday after NFP, and not only that, it's a Monday after NFP that was a good NFP, so I would be very, very careful with your trading today. It's possible we're going to see a slow day. We didn't see a lot of action in Asia. However, the retail sales came out good and came out poorly, and the Aussie dollar moved about 37 pips today on that data. So, Mondays are usually pretty slow, and we don't have a lot of data to move the charts today. So just be careful on your entries and, make your trade plan and stick with it. Let's get to the charts. Here's the euro dollar. You can see this move down. You see that big down move there. That was Friday NFP. Nice move to the downside. It's already recovered, pulled back up, and now it's sideways. So what we need to see this pull back up again. I'd like to see this come up to 1.1418. You can see that marked on the chart with the down arrow. And we'll sell it from there. We'll be safe when we get to the daily pivot. We'll be break even. We'll get a bounce again. And hopefully it'll break. We can take this all the way down to support, which is also the S1 pivot at 1.1343. So this is a really nice trade if it works. We just got to get it to work. Very easy. Remember, we're bearish in the euro, and we're going to remain bearish. All right, let's take a look at the pound. Pound's all over the place, right? 1 week is bullish, next week is bearish. However, it's bearish now. It's just sideways. We just want, we got to see some price action. So I'd like to see this pull up to the daily pivot point, and we could sell it at 42.45. And we'll take this all the way down to the S2 reversal pivot point at 1.4066. Now, if you look, once we get past those range, and it's a small range, there is no price action, folks, left of the chart. So there's no reason that this can't make it down to the S2 reversal pivot point, and we can get out of there. And this would be a very, very nice trade. All right, let's take a look at the Aussie dollar. Aussie dollar, you can see that was our down move earlier from data that came out earlier today in Asia. However, I'm looking for a pullback now, and it's pretty funny. I'm looking for this pullback to the daily pivot. However, this doesn't look like that's going to work. Be honest with you, now, because we're 3 hours from London, it's possible that we're going to get this and retest the 200 exponential moving average, and we'll take it from there. And that looks like 76.35, 0.7635. And we'll take it from there. We'll take it down to 0.7605, which is a support area. So, it's only looking like a 38 pip trade here, but I don't think it's going to pull back to the daily pivot point. I think it's going to basically hang out here, and we'll have to watch what happens from there and use the 200. If it breaks the 200 and heads back up, that's great. We really like to get it back up to the daily pivot, though, and get in at 0.7654. That would be a much more comfortable trade. All right, let's take a look at the Euro Aussie. It had a down move and then had an up move. This looks like a correction to me, and I think we're gonna head for the downside. Remember, this is bearish. This is bearish, and I only want to sell this. And we're coming up on the all-one pivot point, and I'd like to sell this at 1.4925. And we'll take our profit at the 200 exponential moving average at 1.4827. I do see the daily pivot point. I do see the 55 exponential moving average. We'll see if it breaks through that. If not, we'll just take profit at that area there. Probably at the 55 moving average, we can get out, and that'd be fine. We'll still make a lot of pips here. So this is a great pair to trade, and I don't think it has any problem hitting our take profit area, to be honest with you. And I've got two of them on the chart. One is the 200 exponential moving average, and the other one is the S1 at 1.4749. So I have two areas where I'm looking to get out, and let's go Euro Aussie. I think this is going to work out very nicely today. Take a look at the Euro Yen. The Euro Yen is strong. The Yen is strong, and it's on the move. Basically, the ship has left the dock, and we're not on board. And so there's nothing we can do here. We need a pullback. Do I think it's going to pull back to the 200? Probably not. Probably what we're going to get is probably get 2 or 3 candle pullback, and then it'll head back down again. So you're going to have to watch your charts and try to get that entry from there. I don't have a take profit area because I have no idea where my entry is. And I have no idea if this is going to reverse, right? I mean, this can come all the way back up. I have no idea. I have no confirmation on anything, to be honest with you. So until London opens and we can get some confirmation, there was no data that moved the yen today. There was data, but it was low impact. So we'll just let this go. Just let this go and give us our pullback, and we need to get into the trade smart. And, like I said, trade smart, not hard. So we're not going to make this hard on ourselves. The goal is 127.34 to enter, and let's see how the day goes. All right, let's take a look at the New Zealand dollar, one of my favorites. So we're in a sort of a range here between the daily pivot point and the 200 exponential moving average. So we need this to pull back to this daily pivot at 0.68888, and this just needs to pull back up. We need a pullback here, and we can take that. We can see we're getting rejected from the 200 exponential moving average already. So if it pulls back up and comes back down again, there's a good chance it'll break through it, and it'll get down to our S1 pivot point at 0.6842, and that's where I'd like to get out. Remember, I'm very bearish on the New Zealand dollar. I have no intentions on buying the New Zealand dollar, folks. This is a sell trade, right? We want to sell this. The question is how we're going to get in it. So that's one way to get in it. You might want to go to a 15-minute chart and see if you can get in the trade that way. But I'm just going to watch this 30-minute chart for today, and we'll see how it works. But I definitely want to sell this. Wow, it did good today, traders. 13 minutes today. Traders, on behalf of myself, William Gilday, our great friends at FXCL. FXCL Excellence in Trading. I want to thank you for joining me on a Monday, Observation Monday, right? Observation Monday. Watch those charts. Please come visit our site at FX Clearing for your trading solutions. Traders, have a great trading day. Always remember to trade smart and not hard. Traders, we'll catch you in about 24 hours. Have a great trading day. Catch you next time. Bye-bye.